I want to go into contraction and motility issues in IBS. So the interstitial cells of Kajal, that's the main source of this process. Also, you have the ESSL concept. E is going to be the esophagus. So what happens when we eat food, as most of us know, our food, travels through the esophagus. And the first S is going to be the stomach, right? So our esophagus then propels food into the stomach. And then the second S is where the small intestine comes in. So once food gets to the stomach, the stomach is going to, combine the acid with that food to help, process it and take it to the small intestine. The small intestine will then take that same food and acid and then start mixing in digestive enzymes, right? Like chyme. Add chyme or what have you and other digestive enzymes to, extract the nutrients and then continue processing it further, for the L, which is the large intestine. Take the, leftover waste. All the nutrients have been absorbed now, so now the leftover waste is going to go ahead and, get sent out. It just gets sent to the rectum and, it starts building up until our nerves, right? Neurotransmitters of sorts start to send signals saying, okay, well, we have a good amount of stool now or what have you. So it's time to go ahead and let it out. Now that you understand that process, I want to go into the neurotransmitters that are involved. So each of these neurotransmitters has a role, right? And I wrote ASVN just to help me remember. The A is acetylcholine, the S is substance P, the V stands for vasoactive intestinal polypeptide, or VIP for short. And then you have the N, which is nitric oxide. I've spoken about that one, plenty of times on my channel, especially in the last one, in GERD. Along with, you have serotonin, norepinephrine, and melatonin, and there's a few others. These are all neurotransmitters that are associated with, our digestive and GI tract, right? Digestive health and all of that. So about 95% of serotonin is found in our GI tract, and the other 5% it's found in the brain. Nitric oxide is it's a neurotransmitter that helps to relax the smooth muscle. So it inhibits the motor neurons and aids in relaxing the smooth muscle, right? So that way food can travel, make food better transit, and also help open up the sphincter, relax it and manage the relaxing the sphincter. Brain and gut neural pathways typically are the most common finding in folks with IBS.